In coordinate geometry, being able to figure out a midpoint is an important skill that will be tested on the ACT math test. In this video, we'll review the concept of midpoint, the midpoint formula, and do some sample problems. The point that is exactly halfway between two other points is known as the midpoint. It can be calculated using the midpoint formula, which states that the x-coordinate of the midpoint is x1 plus x2 over 2, and the y-coordinate is y1 plus y2 over 2. In other words, the x-coordinate of the midpoint is the average of the two x-coordinates of the other points. Same for the y-coordinate. It's the average of the y-coordinates of the other 2 points. Let's do some sample problems. Find the midpoint between points A and B. So we have point A at -3, 3, and point B at 1, -3. Of course, we could plug this into the midpoint formula, or, since we actually have this graphed, we can actually just count the distance between the x-coordinates and divide that by 2, and count the distance between the y-coordinates and divide that by 2. So let's do that. So it looks like between the x-coordinates is a distance of 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means the midpoint of the x-coordinate is going to fall on this line right here. The distance between the y-coordinates is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means the y-coordinate for the midpoint is going to fall somewhere on this line right here. So where these intersect is where we have our point, right here, which is -1, 0. Point B is the midpoint of point A and another point C. What are the coordinates of point C? Here we are given the midpoint between 2 points, but we don't know one of those 2 points. So to figure this out, again, we could use the midpoint formula, or what we can do is we can simply count. So between point A and B, we have a distance of 1, 2 in the y direction and 1, 2, 3 in the x direction. So let's go up another 2 and over another 3. And that'll arrive us at the other point. So the coordinates here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. And that is our answer. Point A is located at coordinates 1, 1. Point B is located at coordinates -3, -5. What is the midpoint of points A and B? Here, since we don't have this graphed, let's actually use the midpoint formula. So first, we take the average of the x-coordinate, so 1 minus 3 over 2, and then we'll take the average of the y-coordinates, which is 1 minus 5 over 2. So this simplifies to -2 over 2, which is a -1, and -4 over 2, which is -2. So -1, -2 is our midpoint.